Welcome to Vroom Vibes. When the engine roars, luxury never stops. In the first light of dawn, when Italy's countryside glimmers beneath a mist of morning dew and the distant rumble of urban life begins to stir, the 2025 Alfa Romeo Giulia GT awakens as though it were alive. Not merely a machine, but a statement, a declaration that Italian artistry and engineering have not only survived but evolved. Its presence is magnetic, commanding attention without arrogance, a perfect balance of power and poetry. The Giulia GT is not a car for the cautious or the timid. It is for those who seek the thrill of motion, the intimacy of design, and the unspoken dialogue between man and machine. It carries in its DNA decades of Alfa Romeo heritage, where racing lineage, elegant form, and visceral emotion intersect. And yet, the 2025 Giulia GT is unmistakably of this moment, contemporary, precise, and uncompromising in its vision of performance. As it sits idle, the first detail that captures the eye is the stance. Low, wide, muscular without being brutish, the Giulia GT exudes confidence. The front end features the signature V-shaped grille, framed by sculpted LED headlights that seem to pierce the horizon. Each curve, each line is purposeful, like brushstrokes on a canvas of steel. The hood arches gracefully, concealing the throbbing heart beneath. A 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 that hums with restrained aggression, promising a symphony of speed without a single note of chaos. From the profile, the fastback silhouette flows effortlessly toward the rear, a marriage of aerodynamic efficiency and sensual Italian design. It is a car that moves even while standing still, a kinetic sculpture waiting for the spark of ignition. Step closer, and the details reveal themselves. The alloy wheels, meticulously designed, catch light in a way that seems deliberate, almost theatrical, their multi-spoke geometry reflecting Alfa Romeo's obsession with both form and function. The side mirrors, slim and aerodynamic, are more than mere appendages. They are extensions of the car's persona, shaping airflow and framing the driver's vision. Open a door, and you enter a world that challenges what a sedan can be. The cabin is intimate, driver-centric, wrapped in leather, so supple it feels as though it were molded to the human form. Red stitching traces the contours of the seats like lifelines, a subtle nod to racing heritage, while brushed aluminum accents and carbon fiber trims remind you that speed and refinement need not be mutually exclusive. Every surface, every texture, has been curated to create an environment that is luxurious without indulgence, sporty without sacrificing comfort. The cockpit is more than functional, it is a theater of connection. The steering wheel is thick, commanding, and alive with tactile feedback. Each control, from the drive mode selector to the paddles behind the wheel, exists for one reason: to bring the driver closer to the car's soul. Here, in this intimate cocoon, the Giulia GT does not feel like a machine under human command. Instead, it feels like a collaborator, an instrument through which the road is translated into sensation. The infotainment display integrates seamlessly with the driver's gaze, providing navigation, telemetry, and entertainment in a manner that is intuitive yet unobtrusive. It is technology in service of emotion, a philosophy that Alfa Romeo has cultivated over decades. Start the engine, and the world changes instantly. The turbocharged four-cylinder comes alive with a growl that is both restrained and feral. The power delivery is linear, yet intoxicating, the torque abundant and eager, propelling the sedan from 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds. It is not a car that demands to be driven recklessly. It rewards patience, precision, and understanding. Switch the drive mode to dynamic, and the chassis responds with heightened awareness. The suspension tightens, the steering sharpens, and the exhaust note deepens, revealing a latent ferocity that is both thrilling and intoxicating. On winding roads, the Giulia GT dances effortlessly, its rear-wheel drive architecture offering a purity of experience that few modern sedans can replicate. Yet, for those who demand stability in all conditions, the all-wheel drive variant provides confidence without diluting the emotional connection. Every corner, every straightaway, every undulation in the tarmac is translated into sensation, a reminder that driving is not just transportation, but a dialogue. But the Giulia GT is more than a driver's car. It is a statement of Italian craftsmanship and cultural heritage. The exterior, while aggressive, carries the refinement of centuries of design. The proportions are deliberate, the curves informed by both aerodynamics and aesthetics. The interior exudes a sense of occasion, a place where luxury is defined not by excess, but by precision, comfort, and attention to detail. The choice of materials, from the soft leather to the carbon fiber accents, reflects a commitment to quality that transcends mere functionality. Even the placement of controls and displays has been honed to create a seamless interaction between human and machine. Alfa Romeo does not just build cars, it curates experiences. Safety, often overlooked in performance sedans, is integral to the Giulia GT. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and a suite of sensors ensure that speed and agility are tempered by awareness and protection. Yet, even here, Alfa Romeo's philosophy is clear. Technology should enhance emotion, not replace it. The car remains an extension of the driver, a partner in motion rather than a crutch. It teaches that true performance is not reckless, but measured, intelligent, and deeply rewarding. To drive the Giulia GT is to understand why Alfa Romeo remains relevant in a landscape dominated by German precision and Japanese reliability. This is not a sedan built to appeal to everyone. It is designed for those who value passion, history, and artistry in equal measure. Every acceleration, every turn, every braking maneuver is a reminder that this is a car with purpose and soul. The chassis, finely balanced between comfort and sport, absorbs imperfections yet communicates the road beneath, creating a feedback loop that is both informative and exhilarating. The steering is precise, weighted perfectly to deliver confidence without fatigue, while the suspension isolates occupants from harshness while maintaining a visceral connection to the surface below. The Giulia GT's design philosophy extends beyond aesthetics and performance. It is embedded in culture. Alfa Romeo, a marque born in Milan, steeped in racing history, and forged through decades of competition, embodies Italian identity. The Giulia GT carries this heritage into 2025, bridging past and present. It speaks of speed and elegance, of meticulous design and raw emotion, of art expressed through motion. Driving it is an immersion into a narrative that began with racers in Monza and continues along the highways and byways of the modern world. Each glance at its lines, each sound of its engine, each tactile sensation of its controls is a reminder that this car is a continuation of a storied lineage, one that prioritizes human engagement over sterile efficiency. The connection to the driver is not just mechanical, but emotional. There is a thrill in anticipation as you approach the Giulia GT, a tension as you grip the wheel, and a sense of liberation as you unleash its potential along a curving country road. It teaches lessons about patience and reward, about understanding and mastery, about the delicate balance between control and chaos. To drive it is to be reminded that automobiles can be poetry, motion can be art, and luxury can be more than opulence. It can be an experience that resonates in memory long after the engine is silenced. Technology is seamlessly integrated into this experience. The infotainment system is intuitive, providing connectivity without distraction. Navigation is precise, audio systems immersive, and driver aids present but unobtrusive. Safety features ensure that passion is not reckless, while smart systems allow the driver to focus on the thrill of the road. Alfa Romeo understands that modern drivers demand performance and connectivity in equal measure, and the Giulia GT delivers both without compromise. The interior, a blend of heritage and modernity, is crafted for the senses. Leather, metal, and carbon fiber combine to create a tactile environment that is simultaneously comforting and invigorating. Seats cradle the driver and passengers alike, while controls are positioned for intuitive access. Ambient lighting creates moods, transitions subtly, and enhances the sense of occasion. The cabin is not merely a place to sit, it is a space to experience motion, to engage with a vehicle that feels alive and responsive. On longer journeys, the Giulia GT demonstrates refinement as much as performance. The suspension soaks up imperfections without dulling the connection to the road. Engine and transmission harmonize to deliver smooth, effortless acceleration, while cabin isolation ensures that travel is comfortable yet never dull. Here, the car reveals itself as a true grand tourer, capable of exhilarating performance while preserving serenity, a duality that is rare in contemporary sedans. The exterior styling, both aggressive and elegant, communicates a narrative of purpose. Sculpted lines channel airflow, enhance stability, and convey a sense of motion even when stationary. The fastback rear improves aerodynamics while providing visual drama. Wheels, mirrors, lights, every detail has been considered, each element contributing to an overarching expression of Italian design philosophy. The car is as beautiful as it is functional, a testament to Alfa Romeo's commitment to marrying aesthetics with engineering. Driving dynamics are at the core of the Giulia GT experience. Rear-wheel drive architecture delivers purity, allowing the driver to feel the road beneath, to sense weight transfer, to engage in a dialogue with the tarmac. All-wheel drive options enhance confidence in varying conditions, expanding the car's usability without diluting its character. Brakes are responsive and communicative, steering precise and weighted, suspension supple yet engaged. It is an orchestration of mechanical symphony, a harmony of components tuned to evoke emotion as much as performance. To understand the Giulia GT is also to understand its place in the automotive world. In a segment dominated by luxury German sedans, it chooses a different path, one defined by passion, by artistry, by visceral engagement. It does not rely solely on engineering accolades or brand prestige. It seeks instead to capture hearts, to create memories, to offer an experience.